Here on South Broad Street, Jay, the spectrum used to reverberate. You can say the same now for Wells Fargo Center.
And you know what, Ed? All you need is a little bit of patience and a couple of top NBA draft picks, and you find guys like Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid that will forever change the face of your franchise.
These days, it feels like 1983 in South Philly. To Richardson. The pass taken away by the Clippers. To Beverly. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here's Simmons with it up top. They trail by 2. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Leonard. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Beverly. The assist from number 42. Deep left corner. Baseline drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Simmons with it. Down just a couple.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And Kawhi Leonard buries the 3 with a hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that 3 despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Stuffs it down with authority.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Hold on, stay back. ISO. Oh, I got me one.
Sixers have the basketball. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Harris to Embiid. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Tobias Harris at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. George. Now a steal by Philly. Deep right corner. 4-3. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. To Simmons. From the painted area, won't go down. Williams into the front court. His team up by 1. Paul George. That's now 4. He hasn't missed.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
A drive, but he can't get it to go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Count the bucket for 2.
I wasn't quite expecting him to get there, but I can be wrong. Sometimes, not a lot, but maybe sometimes.
It's PG for 2. Knocks it down from mid-range.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
To Embiid.
Big pick right there.
Simmons to Embiid. Runner here won't go down. Leonard. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Oh, we have a 5-second violation. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. He can't get it to go. No good. Time runs out here in the first quarter. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter.
Wins tonight. Everyone gets free pizza.
Oh, Ben Simmons. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Count the basket inside. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
And he's fouled. He's gone to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kawhi Leonard, a couple of free throws on the way. A career 84% free throw shooter. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Simmons. Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
To Paul George. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. To Beverly. Here's Leonard for 2. Can't connect.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Substitution being made in this one.
Number 8.
Trying to cash in. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
There is no better feeling than after making that shot and trotting back on defense, seeing your opponent stare, point, or yell at each other for miscommunication.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
For the Philadelphia 76ers, number
Leonard. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Slam dunk.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Rebound cleared by Philly. To Simmons. Tosses. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
Williams across the timeline. Leads a bucket. George shakes free and hits.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George, great defense, forcing the miss. To Tobias Harris. Knocked loose. Clippers have got it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Oh, a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
Beyond the arc for 3. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Leonard. Off the mark. And the front court comes Simmons. Counting down toward a minute to go. Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Paul George. A bad pass as the Sixers come up with this steal.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And the Clippers have the rebound. So the difference, 3 points as we reach the break. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose. tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. To Williams. Has a chance. Lou Williams. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Smith with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. To Richardson. Off the assist.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Over to the right side. Williams smothering D. Richardson. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Williams. Throws it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Sixers call for time. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game.
You can get your game program from a team representative at any one of our main entrances around the arena.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Montrezl Harrell with the block. It's theirs now. No good. To Horford. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Joel Embiid. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This is why I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Simmons. Short jumper won't go down. Williams into the front court. Leads 5. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Philadelphia with the basketball. To Horford. Richardson. And they call it.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Get down. Half court. Head court. Can you stand? I'm coming. Can you stand?
Tight space with the crossover. Montrezl Harrell able to recover with the block. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George. Now a pass stolen by the Sixers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Leonard
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
scores from the post.
2 points. The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Good ball, good ball. Got some for him.
Josh Richardson, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. To Simmons. And a throwdown.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Paul George. LA with 4 to shoot. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot, but what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Third quarter comes to an end. The Clippers are out in front. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
And scores 100 points tonight. Everyone gets
Sixers control it. Here comes the screen. Simmons. Curling inside. Even to Zubats with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Come set me one.
Simmons with it. The margin standing now at 7. The drive right to the basket. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Leonard.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. And he connects on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. Shot from the lane won't go to George. And look out.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Horford. Goes to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Richardson. 5 on the shot clock for Philadelphia. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Paul George. Cruises inside for 2.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by a Sixer. George to Leonard. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Horford to Tobias Harris. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Clippers have the basketball. George, and it's Simmons to claim the rebound. Richardson, deep right corner. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Leonard to Beverly. Just not going down.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Richardson. Knocked loose. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. So possession stays with Philadelphia. There it is, Al Horford. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Los Angeles Clippers are in the building.
From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, no good. And the finish, slam dunk.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
And hits the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. To Leonard. Williams to Leonard. Joel Embiid. Huge block. Leonard.
Oh, he blocked out with authority.
Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Driving right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Knocked loose. Richardson. Count it. Three-pointer is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on